starting up with chapter 2 of Demonheart. And this is where things get a little interesting if you missed the first stream. Basically, the main character ends up working for a witch. She gets caught up in some crazy stuff and ends up being executed, but she came back to life and crazy stuff's going on because of that. So I just want to continue. New chapters. It won't let me. Alright, well, there we go. So we are now in chapter 2. Chapter 2, Reverie. The light of day is blindingly beautiful. A familiar-looking forest unfolds before us. I inhale the fresh air and feel alive once again.
Nice forests here in the north.
I don't know if I really feel like being a bitch today, so I'm just gonna breathe in deeply. What? Rope stabs me in the forearm. You crazy bitch! Her dagger has gone well into my flesh. There's a small river of blood when she takes it out. I grip my hurting hand tightly in an attempt to stop the bleeding. I'm sorry. She smiles as if she weren't trying to bleed me to death.
Let's see how quickly you heal.
What the hell? No, I'm not gonna attack her. Did you get me out only so you could kill me? Darling, you regenerate. Killing you would not be so easy. Let me see. She takes my arm and pushes my other hand off of it. Almost there. Amazing. Indeed, my bleeding seems to have stopped. I could not have done this by simply holding my arm tightly. Good. Now, don't stab me again. Of course not. I had to check that your lord gave me the right person.
Here, take the knife. You'll need some weapons for your journey.
Thank you, I guess. Shall we depart then? You're needed pretty urgently, you know. People are dying out there and so on and so forth. How am I supposed to prevent their dying? Seriously. They wouldn't tell me that much, but your lord is convinced he can make use of you in fighting the beasts. Military stuff.
Are you getting excited over meeting my friends from the Scarswall Council?
No, not really. No. By the way, everyone from here to Scarswell has heard that you and the commander were supposed to get married. Well, my family is poor and he had the potential to get rich. When he professed his love for me, how could I refuse? If you were going to marry him for money, you'd better not mention that detail to my friends from Scarswell. Ever. They despise whores. Well, so you're basically saying all the chicks that get married for money these days are basically whores? I mean, I guess that's kind of correct. Anyways, I'm surprised that God, I can't talk. I'm surprised that Sorry Thing is into girls at all.
But we've lost those lads enough time. Let's go.
We cross the King's Road, the one that goes north to Crows and south to Scarswell. The road we are taking is narrow and old, perhaps older than the kingdom of Shermire itself. The Golden Forest is beautiful and not so far away from my hometown. I've been here before. There used to be expeditions to the nearby ruins, and this all looks familiar. From time to time I spot a wooden house in the distance, no doubt belonging to a woodcutter or a foolhardy hunter. Although enchanting in their beauty, our forests are no safe place to live in.
Ah, that is so much better. Fresh air, no anti-demon seals.
Startled, I look around, but see nothing out of the ordinary. Rose isn't perturbed by the voice at all. She looks surprised by my sudden movement, but otherwise doesn't seem to be aware of anything.
Hello? Don't be shy.
I am forced to conclude that the voice is coming from within my head. Who or what are you?
I do not know what I am. Maybe I'm you?
No, you're not. Should I take that as an insult?
No wonder you don't have any friends, apart from those who stab you or chop off your head.
Here I am, considering to lend you a helping hand, and lead you to the enlightened path of malice, but you don't deserve my compassion. What am I saying? I have no compassion, not that I'm aware of. I notice my amulet is glowing suspiciously. Maybe that's where the voice is coming from. Anyhow, Rose still doesn't seem to hear it.
That prison was a horrendous place to talk. So much interference, so many distractions. They built it that way on purpose, so friends like you and I couldn't catch up.
Friends? Yes, just you and me.
You are my only friend in the world.
Oops. Where did my sound go? Crap. Can I go back? Dang it. Sorry guys, I was trying to
Not that it would serve
there
them,
we go.
but the hostility hurts.
Alright, we missed a little bit of his talking because I tried to click off like a freaking Windows 10 notice. Anyhows, are you a demon spawn? Correct. You do comprehend some things. This is a good start for someone named Bright. I was afraid your name was nothing more than a cruel joke.
First off, I know who you are. I've read all about you.
What? Where have you read about me?
I have all these letters, you see.
The woman named Orchid wrote me everything she knew about your world. Well, everything relevant. Which for some reason includes strange details. For example, the color of your underwear. Nevertheless, I appreciate the information. How did Orchid even know that?
I lied. I figured this was something a human would find upsetting.
I don't even wear underwear. How would I know? Well, I guess I shouldn't keep you in suspense.
You should already know my name. I'm certain she told you.
His name is going to be Ray's.
I'm just gonna say Ray's. Yes, a fearsome name, is it not? It suits me somehow.
Now, I truly regret what happened to you. It was never part of anyone's plan for your life to fall apart, but things were out of control.
You were sentenced for something I have done, something that had to happen. When a demon spawn is born, his mother has to die, because you see, he kind of has to rip her apart. She knew all of this, yet she still wished for a demon child. But things ended a little prematurely. She falsely believed there would be more time. You were supposed to be there to help me out and introduce me to the human world. She definitely didn't want you framed for her murder. You ripped Orchid apart? Oh, on my way out, yes. She has sacrificed herself, all because of me, but I promise I'm worth it. Crazy witch. Are you saying she did all of this willingly? Yes, it was all in her plans, except for the last part. I'll explain this matter some other time. Now I have a more pressing concern.
Do you forgive me for getting you into all that trouble and the beheading? Oh, no, why would she ever forgive me?
He's totally trying to manipulate me here. I can tell. That depends on what you can do for me. I am also interested in what you can do for me. We shall see. For now, revel in the fact that you have gained an infernal patron. We are bound to each other. The voice is gone. It seems Rose has been telling me something on the way. She hasn't noticed that I wasn't listening.
So then the guards put you in a sack, and while they carry you God knows where, you grow back together and start moving on them.
Ooh. Imagine their reaction. I don't remember any of that. Well, you're alive. That's reason enough to believe me. I look away. Your Lord Second is so funny. He says that we Scarswallers are all a bunch of hypocritical thieving bandits, doesn't he? I say your lord and his goons are half-wits. Bandits can't make a living preying on each other. Where has that ever been? Sometimes I just don't know. I don't know. I've never been to Scarswall. Really? Oh, then you can't imagine the luxury of my apartment in the Knight's Palace. The neighbors are kind of rude, though. By the way, I have another order for you. You are not allowed to write any letters while you're out on this mission. Not to your parents, not to anybody. As you should know, your lord wants to keep this operation private. Do my parents know I'm alive? Of course they do. Your lord is known to be honorable after all, isn't he? He would not let your family suffer needlessly. However, you shall not send word to your parents until you have officially regained your freedom. This was no Scarswaller's idea. Ollie, I understand. I have a bad feeling about this, guys. We continue through the forest. Everything seems peaceful, but the soldiers' trails can now be seen in the dirt leading uphill. I'm feeling dizzy again.
Merrily marching into a battlefield, are you? Do you picture yourself becoming a soldier?
No, not really. Good. I was afraid I'd soon be watching a huge barbarian. I rather like you the way you are.
But what do they want from you?
Whatever it is, it can't be worse than a public execution. Oh, I can imagine more painful deaths than a clean cut of the head. Worse yet, multiple deaths in succession.
Everyone covets the immortal one. But for what purpose? To use you as an ever-dying sacrifice? To slaughter you and take your immortality for themselves? Trust no one but me.
It's kind of giving me chills. I don't know if I should trust him. Sorry, I can't trust anyone. I am not one of them. Being a demon spawn, I cannot consume your power. I want you as an ally. Unlike the humans, I gain nothing from hurting you. That is why you should trust me, but as you wish, you'll decide in time. I am interested in an alliance, but on the other hand, I doubt you could truly impress me. I shall give you a small portion of my time to see what you'll make of your freedom. What kind of action would you find impressive? Gracious of you to ask. It's not that I expect much of you. Perhaps try not to die or get backstabbed. Oh, great. At last, Rose and I reached the entrance to the military camp.
Well, here's where we part ways.
My job was to get you to the camp. Don't you love seeing all this rubbish the men leave behind? That means we've arrived. I'm just not going to say anything. Have a good time. And gone. Sounds of battle are coming from up ahead. Men's shouts, animal snarls, and dying squeals. Rose turns around and walks back into the forest, but I can still feel her eyes on me from a distance. I know she'll be watching to make sure I won't be trying to escape. Oh man, the sound is too loud. Too loud. Battered training dummies and targets are set up at the entrance. Okay, I gotta turn this down a little bit. Effects volume. Yeah, that was way too loud. Okay. Okay. Simple tents have been raised throughout the camp for the soldiers to sleep in. There are enough tents to accommodate around 24 warriors, or maybe even more, if they are packed really tightly. I don't see any soldiers, though. The ground is littered with worn equipment and rubbish, and some of it looks like wooden weapons for training. What am I missing? There. On the left is a steep mountainside and some rocks guard the camp from the right. The soldiers have built rows of wooden spikes to protect the passage. Campfire. There is a campfire with a stew boiling, but no one to attend it. The men are all in battle. What should I do? I'm gonna start looking for weapons. It sounds a little dangerous over there. There are some weapons to be found lying on the grass, but they all seem to be in poor condition. The dagger Rose gave me is of a much higher quality. I could definitely use a longer range weapon, though. As I try to decide between a shabby spear and a rather heavy long sword, a familiar figure approaches me. I remember he was a good friend of Mark, so it doesn't surprise me to find Jasper here.
Hello, Bright. I was just going to fetch some healing salve.
He points at the poorly bandaged wound on his leg. Oh look, an injured fool. He's lucky he's not dead. Don't speak like that. Jasper is a good fighter. Yes, you can see how good he is at bleeding. Orchid is the first who comes to mind when it comes to healing injuries. Go ahead, Jasper.
We're winning this battle. You stay out of trouble. Talk to Mark when it's all over, okay?
I really don't want him to tell me what to do, but I don't know if I like any of these choices. I'm just gonna say, do we have enough men? Well, you never know. A scout of ours died recently, and 3 of us were here got wounded. Jasper glances around to make sure no one is listening, then whispers to me. Those 2 madmen from Scarswell are an asset in battle, though. Madmen? He just shakes his head nervously. Hi, Gwen. Glad you will pop in. God, it's only been a couple of weeks, and it feels like forever. Hope I don't sound too nasally today. I'm not feeling really great. He just shakes his head nervously. I don't really care about Mark. Okay. There's something else you should know before you talk to Mark. After you wound up in jail, he got engaged to that guard girl, Flora. That bastard! He wasted no time ditching me. Oh. I want that bastard. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. That's no longer my business, but thank you for the warning. Yes, you're welcome. Take care. Moving on between the tents and crates, I run into an old man stumbling out of his bed. The old man is clutching a longbow. He is thin but wiry, and he appears nervous about the sounds of battle up ahead, now fading.
Why didn't they wake me? Those boys, they don't understand the significance of a single soldier.
Well, maybe it's because you're old. Seeing me empty-handed, the old man bends down to grab another bow and a quiver of arrows from his tent and tosses them to me. Cries of victory come from the distance. It seems our men have already slain the beasts that were attacking them. Of course that's my answer. That bastard's my answer to a lot of things.
Oh well. Good morning, child. Name's Fisher.
Are you the one they sent to us for the mission they refused to speak of? Yes? I don't know. No worries, it's none of my business, truly, but I can't help feeling concerned. If anyone gives you trouble, you come talk to me and we'll try to calm them down, okay? Seems like a really nice old man. I think I'm digging Fisher. Okay, thank you.
Things aren't always pretty up here.
Some of these men, well, they are more goats than men. If you've got business with them, you'd better make it quick. What is a goat? It's a four-legged domestic animal. God, his laugh gives me shivers. So kind of you to explain. Yes, art design is very nice. I kind of like the fact that it's not anime inspired. We have so many of those type of games. It's nice to get something a little different. Holding onto the bow he gave me, I part ways with the old man to examine the battlefield. Everything is calm now. It should be safe to proceed. The wooden barricade on the north side of the camp is stained with blood, and along it lie the corpses of dark, wolf-like beasts. Rocks protect the camp from the east, and there is a passage between them leading further into the forest, with 2 guards stationed there. A few warriors are examining the corpses, others are cleaning their weapons or tending to their wounds. Mark stands among them. It would seem he's been put in charge of this outpost. It doesn't take him long to spot me. He doesn't look too well. It looks like he's not quite enjoying the soldier's life.
Bright, it's good to see you.
Thanks to your friendship with Orchid, I now officially bear the title of Knight, the only knight in feline. It's too bad you decided to backstab her. Kind of ungrateful, isn't it? This is another situation in which I can use that bastard, you bastard, but whatever. The only knight in feline? That doesn't sound really very reassuring. He sighs and examines me for a moment. I'm a little worried about having you on the battlefield, but at least I know you were used to seeing blood and corpses. Ugh. I don't like this guy. This one, the first, like, there's a chapter left, but for me to play through the whole first 4 chapters, I think about 5 hours. But then you can play through again and make different choices, and extends the gameplay a little bit. Let's see. Spit it out. What do you want? If luck serves us, you can help us to end this war quickly. Me? Yes, it is most unfortunate that we are forced to follow such a strange plan. These beasts surround us. Their attacks are no coincidence. The wargs have always plagued this forest, but never attacked us in such an organized manner until the witch Rivera possessed them.
Did Orchid ever tell you about Rivera?
More than a decade ago, when her teacher Alonda died, Rivera retreated from Scarswell into these woods. It is said she lives in an old ruin therein. I don't know that name, but I've heard about the old witch of Scarswell, Alonda. Yeah, the first playthrough I think it was about 5 hours, and I imagine it'd be another hour or so for the final chapter that's coming up. I've never heard of her. Rivera does not cooperate with people. Her interests are her own. Sadly, it seems terrorizing feline is her latest interest. Oh, no, not for a first chapter, for the first 4 chapters of the 5 chapters of the game. Let's see. She appears to have an endless supply of these beasts. They don't give us rest, so we must undertake a mission to assassinate the witch in her lair. Well, you are the one who has to do it. How the hell am I gonna do this? I couldn't assassinate a squirrel, and you know it. If this matter goes well, you won't have to do much. You are meant to be there as backup. 2 of our best warriors will accompany you and attempt to defeat the witch first. That night will also be coming. If you die, the witch will not be expecting an immortal, so you will have the element of surprise. If you die, such a lovely plan from their part, don't you think? I'll do what I have to. The witch's beasts must not reach feline. Hi, Cupboard. Oh my gosh. It feels so nice to see friends again. It's just been... the last 2 weeks kind of been hell. But there's also that other thing. Which knight is Mark referring to? Who is the knight? He is a Scarswell knight. What's the catch? I'd like to learn a little more Spanish someday. I I took it in high school, but I don't remember very much of it. I personally would not pick a knight of Scarswell for a travel companion, but maybe my fears are unfounded. Yes, they must be. However notorious they may be, the Knights of Scarswell are disciplined when issued an order. Our alliance is important to Lord Mace, so I doubt his knights would risk the mission for the sake of their wicked entertainment. Fine, I'll try not to get myself killed by your ally. You should meet Sir Brash right away. Sir Brash? You can't miss the knight. A tall, blonde man in a white cloak, a badly scarred face. Huh. It sounds familiar. Just a little bit familiar. Ask him to come see me before you depart. Sir Jarlin of Scarswell is also here somewhere. Mark looks around, but can't seem to find them. I'll go look for Sir Brash. Bright, I don't want you to die, even if you are immortal. I do want you to die. I kind of want to say that, but I'm not. I'm just going to say I know. How I wish I could tell you to make a run for it, but the lives of many men are at stake. Don't worry, I'll make it. With that, I leave him and decide it's time I start looking for this Knight of Scarswell. I suppose he will be the leader of our expedition. He and Mark bear the same title, but the Knights of Scarswell have quite a reputation. So I will try looking. Let's go buy the trading dummies. There are some boys and men without proper equipment here. None of them seem as tough as I suppose a Scarswell knight should be. They say Scarswell has 7 knights, and they are the best fighting men in the south of Shirmire. Too bad their master is called the Tyrant Lord, and they do his every bidding. Look, next I look. My high school Spanish lessons, I remember the only thing that I absolutely need to know if you're in some place that only speaks Spanish, and that's Donde es el baño. That's all I need to know. Next I look. Let's see, buy the cooking pot. Some hungry men are gathered here. Among them, I recognize Fisher, but I don't see anyone else of interest. Fisher, can you point me to Sir Brash? Fisher takes a look around. Don't see him anywhere, and I still have pretty sharp eyesight. I don't know why you need to talk to him, but be careful of those Scarswell knights. As for finding them, you'll know when you see the white cloaks. Just answer the first thought that comes to mind. I don't know about... I don't know. Man. Next, I look. Let's go to the forest east of camp. It might not be wise to go out here alone, but no one is trying to stop me. Music change, I think I found them. The forest here is thick, but with lots of undergrowth for the wargs to make an ambush. Yeah, Donde es el baño? It is. What I tell ya? Soon enough, I spot some human figures gathered by a tree. 2 of them are men in white cloaks. They must be the knights Lord Mace sent to help us. Only they seem to be molesting Flora. I overhear what they are saying and I approach.
Ye stole it, didn't ye?
You know what we do to thieving wenches in Scarswell?
Them dungeons be filled with screams.
I didn't steal anything, and you know it. This is my father's bow.
What a wench. What's a wench doing with the weapon? I'll show you what a wench is doing with the weapon. Don't pretend you can use it. What do you think I'm doing? Parading a stolen bow on a battlefield? Do you think I would be here if I wasn't a trained archer? Trained? For what? Can you defend yourself if I take that puny bow from you? Get away from me. The midget knight pulls the weapon from Flora's hands. Trained me arse. Ha ha ha. So, what exactly is the difference between having him take your bow and letting an enemy do it? You feline soldiers are useless. Give it back, sir. I need it to defend the camp. We could lose men. The blonde knight laughs. And you'll be saving your men with this? I likes me this bow. Might use it for me campfire tonight. I will report you. You can't come here and sabotage our warriors. You know what we could roast on that fire? Eh?
I saw a white fawn around here. Seems friendly.
Snowflake? No!
How clever we are.
I like his laugh.
She even gave the little steak a name.
Run along, then. Report us to your boyfriend. I'll go catch our lunch. No, please! Snowflake on a stick, coming up. Sorry, drinking my coffee here. I'm falling asleep. The blonde knight turns to look for the fawn, but finds me standing there instead. His face is full of scars, but most notably, there's a deep, dark scar across his left eye, and the eyeball is completely black.
Now, what do we have here?
Oh god, I got his attention.
By the hell, if it ain't another wench soldier.
Oh, they're just totally wonderful. Bright, have you come to gloat at my misery? Or are you here to steal some weapons and pretend to fight too? Nah, this one's not a soldier. It's my little pussy. Oh god. You guys! I can't blush. This name is making me blush. So nice and fluffy. We're up for some really good times. God. Do I be should I be tactful or should I just like I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna go, sir. They told me to report to you. I know, sweetheart. Jarlin, I have things to talk with this girl. Seems you'll have to take that deer down yourself. You can use the bow. Shouldn't be too difficult.
What? If you touch Snowflake, I swear I will start a rebellion. The two of you will be executed, and there will be a war between Feline and Scarswall.
Somehow I doubt that.
You sure you want that?
God, that voice actor who does that guy's laugh is just cracking me up.
Well, Bright Girl, do you want a war with Scarswall?
What Flora is saying is crazy. Even if she could manage to start a war, why would we want that? Scarswall has a powerful army capable of defending the kingdom's whole southern border. I understand about the fawn, though. So, you two want to start fighting us? Har har! Two feline pussies against two Scarswall knights. Of course we don't want that. Seems you're not alone. You're alone in that, sweetheart. Your friend is hell-bent on getting all your people killed. God, I hate having to play ball with these guys, but I think that's the only way we're gonna get them to. The only way I'm gonna get around the situation. So, Flora, apologize to our overlords. I know, no kidding. I need that bastard selection. What? Should I say, I'm sorry that you bastards took my family bow and threatened to kill my friend with it? No, you were being disrespectful to your betters. That's what you should apologize for. And then kiss me below the belt. Enough. Let's spare that little shit. If only to please the convict girl. She's in for some rough times. Don't want her to start crying so early. So you fancy little fawns, convict girl. Not in particular, but if the stupid archer wench cooks me lunch, I'll forget about her little snowflake. As for the bow, you can only take it back if you can take it from me. And you're dead if you try to poison him. Fine, I will cook for you. That be the right place for a wench. The food these men are cooking is shit. Man, these guys are just total gentlemen. Sir Jarlin stumps off toward the camp.
Right. Thank you, I guess.
Dealing with She gives Sir Brash a fearful look. Go ahead, say what you were going to say. Well, it's hard to reason with them. I'm not glad that I have to apologize and serve that, sir, but you're right, it's for the best. You know what? It's not her fault. I blame Mark. He's the bastard who left me. Don't pick any fights, okay? She nods. I mean, come on, us women have to stay together, especially with these type of guys around here. You're so nice. I can't believe what happened with Orchid. I'm going back to the camp. I guess I'll be cooking today, huh? Oh boy, just left me alone with him. So sweet and nice, little kitten. You saved your boyfriend's new wench. And I really felt like having some venison. Is that fair that I should come to feed you in prison and now you rob me of my lunch? Let's just say, I'm sorry, sir. So, how was the muffin? Oh, it was a muffin? Oh, muffin? Oh, right. Where's your gratitude, convict girls? I'm sorry, sir.
I recall that wimpy cat soldier wanted to talk to me. What was his name? Target practice?
I'm just gonna say... I should say yes. No, I'm just gonna say Mark. Right. Close enough.
I think he's concerned I'll do something to you once we're out of here.
I'm concerned about that too, but kinda stuck. Try anything and you'll be a dead man. Ever got in bed with that loser? I hear you used to be engaged. Why is he asking me this? Let's just say, if you must know, no. Well, I'll go see what that wuss wants. I follow for him from a distance. Yeah, I'm not getting too close to this guy. Mark looks a little distracted. He doesn't seem to notice when Sir Brash approaches him.
Sir Target Practice.
Sir Brash.
Flora just told me what you sirs think of women fighting and how you attempted to remedy the situation. What? Don't bring girls to a men's camp unless they can hold their own. The wolves won't be half as considerate. On the subject of wolves, where were you during the previous battle? Taking a piss? Excuse me? Your secondary girlfriend wandered off in the wrong direction when the battle started. We wanted to send her back to you, but then Jarlin decided to teach her a lesson. She got lucky that the bow caught his attention. If she were prettier than a fucking piece of wood, things would have gone worse. So the rumors of the rapist knights are true. You aren't even trying to cover it up. I will relieve Flora of duty for as long as you and any of your friends are staying here. Fine by me. This girl here is better. Oh god. I don't want to be better. He leers at me with his mismatched eyes. The black eye. Does he still see with it?
Bright, I'm terribly sorry that you still have to participate.
The future of our hometown is at stake. Sir, if knighthood or morals or peace of mind mean anything to you, I would beg you to treat Bright with respect. Just tell Flora I'll be fine. Of course I'll be nice to her. He's leering at my breast. Oh, God. Scheming out. No, I'm not. I'm not going to pose invitingly, you guys. I'm not that type of girl. I try to ignore him. Mark is watching in disbelief. The knight catches me around the waist and pulls me close. His grip is overly forceful, making me cry out involuntarily. He breathes against my neck. Oh. Get goosebumps. She's a squishy one, the poor thing.
Should have kept her out of trouble, sir. If she were mine, she'd never go to jail.
You're hurting me. Sir Brash slightly loosens his grip on me. Mark is shaking with suppressed anger. Please, sir, I need you to behave reasonably. All right, but only since you're begging so humbly. He lets me go. I hope you intend to obey Lord Second's orders to the letter, sir. Bright is meant to be your backup. I certainly hope you have better tactics up your sleeve than to send her into combat. I know, I kind of want to kill this guy. You're a fucking army commander, and you haven't taught your girlfriend how to fight? I'd be ashamed. You heard what I said about Lord Second's orders, haven't you? I don't care what Lord Second ordered you. I've got enough orders already. I'll do whatever the hell I have to. Getting rid of the witch is the only thing you have to do. You don't have to use Bright. You think I'm having fun in this role? A fucking heartless Scarswell scum, drawing pleasure from dragging little girls around and getting them killed? Is that what you think? I'm glad that you're not that way, sir. Do what you can. As soon as you and the men are ready, then... Bright, you will be part of Sir Brash's expedition. Sir Brash is the only one from Scarswell who will be there. Lord Mace wanted to watch over the operation since he sent us help. You need to learn gratitude, you wuss. I hope to see your back soon, sir. That is, you may gather the men and leave. Yeah, good riddance, target practice. Oh, great. Mark walks away, leaving me alone with Sir Brash.
That shithead wanted you with basic combat training. He didn't have the time to show you that, right?
Who am I kidding? That wimp probably doesn't even know enough to teach. That's why all of your soldiers are pussies. I'm just gonna remain silent. Anything I'm gonna say to this guy is just gonna be wrong. If he was any kind of a damned soldier, he would have taught you better. Girls need to know self-defense too, when there's no one to protect them. I agree. Not that it matters for shit now. You couldn't do anything to that witch either way, so training you would be a waste of my time. But I don't know. How do but I don't want to wait, but how do we kill the witch? If anyone kills the witch, it will have to be me. You're just going because someone said you had to. But have you even seen her dogs? Think you could ever stand a chance against the master of those things? Think again, and shut up, or I'll put you in a sack. Lovely. Sack, eh? Good idea. Practical. I likes it. Apparently, Sir Jarlin somehow sneaked up on us. Do those shitheads know we're leaving? Tell them to come here. They don't need to pack. Hey, I'm not your little squire. Sir Jarlin starts yelling at a nearby guard. Yeah, asshead. Tell them other shitheads to come see Brash. The poor guards run off into the camp. I stay behind with the two Scarswell knights. Sir Brash appears deep in thought, frowning. Sir Jarlin is squinting at me, then glancing at Brash, then watching me again. I don't like this. Oh, great.
Everyone is being so nice to you, aren't they?
It's pretty bad. You have to pretend to be on their side while it suits you, and then... Halt Elk Bill. Okay, I know what this one is. He is not a good influence on me at all. I mean, really. I don't think any of the characters in this game are really nice. Oh, I don't know. Jasper's not that bad. Kill them all. Yes, I see my demon tongue is not wasted on you. Let's see. These people are asking too much of me. I don't know how long I can pretend. The future will not unfold how everyone expects. I see so much more potential in you than they do. But the monkeys are watching as we speak. Entertain them or walk away. I won't distract you any longer. Should I speak with the knights? I don't know, guys. Should I speak to them or not? I mean, it's just gonna be pain. It's just gonna be pain and misery. And to think that Sir Brash, I believe he's a love interest in this, so... Alright, we'll talk to him.
Nice forest, huh?
Is this small talk? I think it's a small talk. Your friend Rose said the same before she stabbed me. What? I hope she wasn't serious. Oh no, she was quite nonchalant about it. I'm hoping she only did it as a test and not because she thought you were a threat.
Don't try anything hasty with those pretty legs of yours, or I'll find you and break them to be sure.
No problem, Gwen. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. It's nice to be among friends again. I'll catch you later. Oh, and if you get a chance, do a couple of music picks for me this week. We're running low. So, and it always helps when you make a bunch for me. But I'll catch you later. There will be no need.
Also, try to be smart and don't go around telling what you are. I mean your fancy immortality thing.
All of these nice men would start fighting to tear you apart. Believe me, I've seen people die for less. Let's see. I'm just gonna nod. Sir Brash grunts and starts ignoring me. I'm just gonna ignore him. Let's just get through this. What should I do next? I am going to wait until the soldiers arrive, because I really don't like Sir Jarlin at all. 3 feline warriors approach us. There is a disturbed-looking young man with long black hair. I think I heard that his name is Toons. He whispers something to Sir Brash, who just glares into the distance. Then comes Jasper. His leg is no longer in bandages. It seems he had a supply of Orchid's healing salves lying around. Finally, there comes the old man Fisher. He doesn't approach Sir Brash directly, but stands next to me instead.
So, you are the soldiers Lord Second assigned for this mission?
Yes, sir. It will be an honor to serve beside you.
Cut the crap!
It's the last time I'm going to say this.
Go home, or go to Scarswall, or Ravage if you're scared of getting caught. I only need the girl.
We're sorry, sir, but we've taken orders from Lord Second. You are not up to the task. You'll die for nothing. Our lord did not think so.
Your lord is a...
Fine. I don't give a rat's ass if you all die. Just seems a pity to lose men for nothing. But you're not my men. Kitty girl. Seems we won't be having our privacy after all. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I'm just gonna nod. God, I just don't want to get on his bad side.
Sir, a word if I may.
What are you doing here, you old wreck?
I wish to volunteer for the mission. Denied. Have you not heard me telling these idiots off? What makes you think I need you? Getting to the witch is more important than defending this camp. You're insignificant. The witch will crush you like a fly. Here, you might be able to make a difference with your pussy-ass ranged weapons. On the road, you just slow us down, or die alone, when we leave you behind.
I could still pull my own weight, sir. I beg your permission to come with you. I can't let the girl go alone.
Why not? I barely know you.
Alone? She'll be with me, fool.
Oh, okay. He's got a point. Alright, we are too few for this mission. Take him with us, please. I swear, I'm putting a rag in your mouth. Who do you think you are telling me how to run a military operation? You will be commanding the men and fighting, please. She is a tender child. She needs support. I don't give a damn what she needs. Get out of my sight, old man, or you won't be alive to help anyone. I overhear a soldier calling out to Mark. Sir, the stew's getting cold. You're the only one who hasn't eaten. Oh boy.
You have just enough poison for this stew, don't you?
Oh god. I do have the poison. I hate him. Should I? No, I can't. But I want to. You knew about... Yeah, okay. You knew about the poison? Makes you nervous, doesn't it? I have seen you running your delicate fingers over the tiny bottle when no one else was watching. How do you see that? Seriously, you're not even here.
Poison him. You never have to return.
God. I'm so tempted. No, I have to be good. I'm good bright. Good bright. I banish the thought. Soldiers, we're heading out.
Girl, you've got a bow? Good. Don't drop it.
And don't pee yourself when we get attacked. You stay back and let us do the real fighting. Yes, sir.
I wish us all good luck on our mission.
Fool. Sir Brash grabs my arm and makes me walk with him. Jasper and Toons hurry after us. We head out north through the open forest. There isn't much shelter to be found, but Sir Brash says that's a good thing. It probably means the wargs can't make an ambush. Toons doesn't seem to take any comfort in that, and he aims his bow at every little bush we pass. Sir Brash says he's traveled this road many times and he knows the way. My townsmen are not so certain, but they mention that they have been to a lookout tower further north. As time goes by and I follow the soldiers, every now and then I hear something move in the bushes behind us, or twigs snapping. Toons turns to me, as disturbed looking as ever.
The demon girl is upset.
Ah, you freak.
What troubles your black heart?
Being out here with you. Cut it out, dog. Don't hound her with demon talk. Don't you see the girl is frightened enough just by being in a simple forest? A black knight. Why would you defend each other? Watch the shit that comes out of your mouth, your dumb mouth. I'm a white knight, if anything. Toons doesn't say anything else and resumes walking farther away from us. Jasper slows down his pace and turns to look at me.
Right. This whole issue has been tormenting me for a while.
Orchid was murdered, and everybody was blaming you. You were the sweetest girl I knew. To think you could murder Orchid is just outrageous. How could anybody believe that?
What really happened?
Did you snuggle her to death?
Fucker. I left her alive and well that night. I don't know what happened afterwards.
Right. So it wasn't you?
I'm convinced she's telling the truth, sir. No, I'm a fucking lunatic now. Can you stop talking about that, please? It was such a shock to learn of her death, and even more so when they arrested me. The knight shrugs. Good witches die. Mace had one killed, and you don't want to know how much the poor thing helped him back in the day. I've heard tales of the old witch of Scarswell. She didn't sound so nice. Well, what the hell do you know? If old Alonda was tricky, Rivera is an archdemon. Oh, no problem, Cobbert. It was nice seeing you pop in. Hopefully I'll be able to stream a little more here soon. Crossing my fingers. Hopefully you have a good afternoon, and I'll catch you later.
Most witches are such scum. I'd rather see them all die just to avoid the confusion.
Are they? No. Someone like Orchid did no harm to anyone. She was saving lives, in your city as well, sir. Every day travelers from Scarswell were buying her cures. Yeah? Find someone who cares. I have no need for medicine, so I couldn't give a damn. You never get wounded, sir? Wanna fight me? No, we should focus on our surroundings. Good idea. You and that madman scout ahead. Yes, sir. The two... Hold on a second. Oh, man, I'm getting all, congested here, guys. That's a little bit better. Sorry. The two feline soldiers obey the knight and cautiously proceed through the forest. Sir Brash turns to me with a condescending look.
I was told that not many kittens know who you are. Guess that was wrong.
I shouldn't be surprised after all, since Feline is a little kitty city with 10 common folk and 2 wimp recruits protecting them. Let's see. A lot of people watched my execution. I'm surprised more of them didn't recognize me. Most of them just came to see the blood, and that's all they care to remember.
What's with that stare? Something left unclear?
Are you kidding? Nothing is clear. Watch your mouth, wench. You don't talk to a Scarswall knight that way. Let's ask about his eye. What happened to your eye? He looks down at me. I am finally certain that his black eye can see me too.
An axe happened.
Yes, this is a very well-made one, and one that surprised me quite a bit when I played it, which is why I've been trying to tell people play this game, buy this game. So, and the story is pretty interesting too. How? You don't want to know, believe me. If you say so. There are things you're better off not knowing. Got more questions? Let's see. What am I supposed to do when we reach the witch's lair?
I'll tell you when we get there.
Oh, great. Why not now? I'm not the one who picked you to go with me, girl. I've been through the cursed forest alone. I don't need anyone. As for the witch, honestly, anything that can kill me will kill you. Will kill you too, and a witch will fucking make sure of it. But they say you have to go. Tough luck, sweetheart. I'm supposed to go along carelessly, knowing that even our leader has such a dark outlook on this? Not carelessly. Take care not to get in my way. Got more questions? No. Let's follow these fools.
Sir, I used to know this man who was courting your sister.
Courting? I doubt it. More likely it was one of those assholes who beat her. She's got a talent for finding them. He didn't strike me as that kind. No? Are you sure? She gets into that kind of crap all the time, the cheap wench, and then she comes crying to me. She doesn't want them in prison, but beaten up. Go figure. Then perhaps she could find a better man in Feline, sir. And ruin his life? That's not such a bad idea. I'll tell her that. Oh, that's his sister? Is your sister a tall, ugly wench who swears like you, and she applied for work in Orchid's shop? Wait, what? First of all, don't call my sister ugly. Alright, I don't give a damn. She's surely not as pretty as you. But did she try to work for a witch? I'll fucking beat her up if she did. Just proper upbringing. Oh no, forget that I said anything. Too late. How did it even occur to her? Bah! A sound from the nearby bushes startles me. Sir Brash draws his sword and starts moving closer to whatever made the sound. He charges at the bush and swings the sword. Just then, a human voice stops him.
Wait, sir. It's me.
You followed us after all. What are you trying to accomplish?
I'm sorry, sir, but I couldn't stay behind and wait. Fine. You want to join us and die? So be it. If I'm ever forced to choose, you'll be the first sacrifice. I made it clear you're not welcome on this mission. Now deal with whatever the fuck happens to you. Does this mean I have the permission to follow you? Thank you, sir. I give Fisher a welcoming smile. Fisher nods, smiling back at me, but seems worried with the Scarswall Knight's behavior, so he doesn't speak. We catch up to the others fairly quickly. They don't seem surprised by Fisher following us.
At last, he emerges.
It's good to have you with us, Mr. Fisher.
I'm glad to be here.
We keep on walking in silence. The way is clear, with no beasts in sight. Jasper seems in a better mood since Fisher joined us. Toons is indifferent, and Sir Brash seems to be holding a grudge. Oh, great.
The old man is suspicious, and the barbarian is obnoxious.
You again. Yes, yours truly. I can't help but wonder about these men you're walking with.
I know you have to pretend, but you can tell me the truth. Which one do you trust?
No one.
You've learned something. That's good.
God, he always pops up at the weirdest times. As we come across a small clearing surrounded by rocks, the knight signals us to stop.
Here's a good place to set up camp for the night. We should use it. Still got a long way to go.
The men obey without much hassle. They seem tired from walking. I don't feel so tired physically, but my head. The day has been rather eventful, starting with that Scarswall agent releasing me from prison and then stabbing me in the arm. The demon spawn sending me his twisted thoughts and his amulet glowing around my neck, or glowing warmth around my neck. Coming face to face with the traitor Mark once more. Meeting the Scarswall Knights. Flora may be a bitch, but I'm sure she didn't do anything to provoke the Knights. How safe am I with Sir Brash, really? I'm supposed to help the men kill the evil witch, but how? Nothing is clear yet, except that I am out of here among people again. Wait, I'm out here among people again. They are strangers, though some of them appear friendly. No, not all people are bad. They are my friends. Then why am I having these dark thoughts? Is there something wrong with me? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick with Jasper. He seems the nicest person in the group and the least insane. Jasper's pretty okay. And that's the end of chapter 2. So it was only about an hour. I said I was only gonna stream chapter 2 today. Depending on how things go, I might stream chapter 3 on Tuesday if I have the time. That actually gets pretty good. We get into some action. And after that, it's as much as I was been given the okay by the developer to stream. And so if you're not hooked by then, go... I don't know what to tell you, but definitely go out and buy the game and read the rest. Because it's great. But I'm going to stop here, you guys. Thank you for showing up and hanging out with me for a little bit. It's just been really rough couple weeks for me, but hopefully things will be getting better soon and I can hang out with you all more again soon. So everyone have a great afternoon and I will catch you again soon.